Hey everyone, welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. Last time out, we came across a few bums who had managed to collect a secured laptop, which led us to the landing site of a piece of priceless art that was stored either somewhere on a station out in orbit somewhere, or as someone possibly mentioned, on the moon, of all places. Turns out that had absolutely nothing to do with Ted Fox. I completely misread that little situation. And then we came out here to the Badlands to do a side job for Dakota, who sent us here to the Los Palapas Motel, or I presume it was a motel. Pretty run down and unrecognizable. But here we had to recover the corpse of Trevor Brass, who had unfortunately fallen to the wraiths. And yeah, it came to quite a sticky little end. Now, if that has taught us one thing, it's that we really, really do need to take a look, a serious, hard look at perks, attributes, armor, upgrades, basically all the stuff that I've kind of been skirting around and sort of dipping my toes into for quite a little while now, but it's, like I say, time that we actually took a proper look at these things. So I'm going to be focusing mostly on that today, and so it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be sort of basically evolving V into something that's actually going to stand a chance against enemies in the final part of the game when we finally reach there. And but before we do that, a couple of people have pointed out that I'd managed to completely miss the fact that I've got a text message waiting for me from Judy. Let's take a quick look before we do anything else. Now, you'll remember we spoke to Judy's abuela, her dear grandmother, who apparently was a little bit of a pit bull, and she actually got in touch with us, and yeah, gave us a little bit of a grilling a little while back, and I think we came out unscathed. But Judy has since messaged us, so it'll be interesting to see what her actual report from her abuela is. So, my grams. Just got off the holo with my grams. Oh no. She didn't data crash me. And do I even want to know? I don't know if this is misplaced. I'm fairly confident about this. I think we might have got away with this. So, let's get cocky, maybe? No, she didn't data crash me. She loves you. Excellent. Thanks for talking to her, V. I know she could be a lot. You're the best. Oh, bless. Oh, Judy. Looks like that is that. Okay, cool. Oh, awesome. Oh, I am pleased that went well. Now, whilst we've got our phone out of our pocket, or, you know, our cyber phone out of our brain socket, something. Anyway, well, whilst we're on the phone, I have been given a little hint that maybe I should call an old chum of ours who has been out of the picture for quite a little while. I believe it was Robert in the comments who mentioned maybe giving Jackie a call every now and again. Maybe something will happen. Yeah, I didn't expect anything to come through. I'm a little bit skeptical, seeing as our boy Jackie is somewhat ever so slightly dead. Need we really remind ourselves of that fact? But apparently, if we call him a few times over the course of a little while, maybe something will happen. So let's make a regular thing of that. Now, to busyness. It is time that V reformed herself into a capable warrior. Why the hell are the subtitles from that damned radio in there? Yes, time we actually took a close look at our perks. Now, you will know that we have 3 attribute points available to us and 3 perk points available to us. So that's not really an awful lot of wiggle room. I think it's about time that I faced facts and admitted you guys are right. So JFH has mentioned it several times in the comments and on the Discord, and also Falsefire has dropped subtle, not so subtle, actually in-your-face direct orders to go through the process of a perk reset. And do you know what? I think it might be about time that we actually did that. We have several perks invested into several areas that are just completely irrelevant to our current playstyle. And I think it might be time that I bit the bullet. I had a free chance at completely respecking myself previously, of course, because we upgraded from 1.52, but I didn't really want to deviate too far from what we had set up on a free reroll. Felt kind of a little bit, there's a word for it, but kind of a little bit cheaty. Yeah, cheesing. Yeah, it felt like I was cheesing the system. That's the word I was grasping for. This setting us back 21,000 eddies, though, feels a little bit better. Anyway, screw it. Before I change my mind, let's get involved. We're going to reset all of our perks. That's going to rip all 95 points out to throw into the pool, giving us a rather attractive 98 perk points available. Now, I have already gone through each and every one of these subcategories and laboriously pored over what we need from before and what we could do without. So, without further ado, let's get stuck in. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically go through and very quickly re-add in all of the perks that we had from before and just quickly go over any changes. So I'm not going to stop and talk about each perk that we had previously because we've seen them all before, but feel free to throw the video on to quarter speed if you really want to read the descriptions of each one as we go. Starting from the top in the body chain, we've got athletics. So we are going to pump a perk back into invincible, steel and chrome, both levels, regeneration, and like a butterfly. We're also going to throw 2 levels back into true grit for a nice tasty bit of stamina regeneration. Now, let me see, on athletics, I'm also going to take 1 extra perk, seeing as we're going to have a few left over after this process. We're going to take on Tenacious V. Getting hit does not interrupt health regeneration. So I'm guessing this applies to both the passive in-combat health regeneration that we naturally have, as well as when we're taking meds, I think. I haven't noticed health regen being stopped when we're hoofing meds, but every little helps. Annihilation. Let me see. Annihilation was blank before and will remain so, as will... let me see. Street Brawler. No, Street Brawler, we have got a couple of mods that we had here previously. Now, the vast majority of these I'm going to dump. This is one of the biggest point sinkholes that we had that is now completely irrelevant because we were gearing up for Beat on the Brat. Not that it did us any good when it came to the final fight anyway, but I am going to keep a couple of perks from here, and I'll explain why in a second. I'm going to keep hold of Opportune Strike and also both levels of Dazed. Reason for that is Dazed. All attacks with blunt weapons have a 30% chance to apply stun, and over here on passive, increase damage with blunt weapons against enemies affected by stun by 50%, which is a rather nice little combo when you pair them together with Tinkerbell, which I double-checked is classed as a blunt weapon. So for those occasions where I want to take people down toe-to-toe, but peacefully and keep them alive, this is essentially going to kind of mirror image Satori's ludicrous crit damage in a non-sort of lethal sort of manner. So moving on now to, let me see, where are we heading? Let's head over to handguns. That was empty before, I believe, and will remain so. And blades... Oh, assault we're not pouring anything into either. Yeah, we're leaving that completely blank when I consult my little guide that I wrote for myself. But blades, on the other hand, we're going to pour a number of perks back in that we had previously. So we're going to resume our former 1 level of Shifting Sands, all 3 levels of Roaring Waters, both levels of Flight of the Sparrow, all 3 of Sting Like a Bee, both levels of Slow and Steady, all 2 levels of Float Like a Butterfly, Offensive Defense, Crimson Dance, and our level of Blessed Blade from before. Let me see. We have dropped a perk from this one, which was, let me see, this one over here, Unbroken Spirit. Successful counterattacks with blades restore 25% health and stamina. I haven't pulled off a counterattack in God only knows how long. I haven't got a clue. However, I am going to pick up a new perk on this page, which is Stuck Pig. Increase bleeding duration by 3. No, 6. No, let's make that 10 seconds. So this is gonna help us out hugely when we're mobbed and surrounded by people. If I can actually stick bleed onto somebody using my katana, or indeed with the throwing knives, which I will come back to in just a moment, then yes, that's going to help out immensely. In fact, was the throwing knife one here that I wanted to highlight? No, I don't think it is. I think we'll come to that. That might be in Ninjutsu. Right, so onwards. So out of the reflexes branch, and let's head into intelligence. Under breach protocol, we previously had mass vulnerability quick hacks, mass vulnerability, both levels please, thank you kindly, mass vulnerability resistances, head start, hackathon, compression, 1 level of efficiency, extended network interface, total recall, totaler recall, and buffer optimization over here. Now, under breach protocol, I am dumping a load of perks. I am going to bin off turret tamer, data mine virtuoso, advanced data mine, big sleep. I'll come back to that one in a moment because I can hear some groans already. And turret shutdown. Now, the reason I'm killing off these is because I just don't really use them. The turret shutdown and turret tamer, I don't know whether there's a bug in my game or mods have removed them or I just haven't found myself in the right situation, but I have never spotted those in the daemons when I've been hacking into static devices. I just don't think I've ever seen them. So they're binned off. Data mine virtuoso, we don't really need to acquire any more quick hacks. Advanced data mine, we're not really bothered about the 1,000 eddies and the hoops that you have to jump through to get them. More often than not, I'm leaving access points now instead of mining them for eddies. And big sleep, yes, I know that I had hardly used it, but that one time where we went into the, was it the SciTech place, I think it was? And I actually did put the cameras to sleep. I spent half the time just staring at the cameras waiting for them to wake up again. I would rather manually put each one to sleep and then I know that they're dead. As weird as that sounds, yes, I know that's going to be met with some consternation and growling and gnashing of teeth. Let me see, that is it for this page. I don't think we're adding anything new into Breach Protocol, so let's move on to quick hacking. Now, under the quick hacking page, we are going to reinstate critical error, signal support, both levels, 2 levels of bloodware, hacker's manual, diffusion, optimization, mnemonic, I spy, all 3 levels of biosynergy, that was an unusual noise, both levels of subliminal message, and 2 of the 3 levels of daisy chain. Now, quick hacking, we're also going to throw another couple of new ones in. Let me see if I can find where you are. This is no. Wait, bear with me. Oh no, ignore me. I'm looking at the wrong page on my list. Okay, so we have Hacker's Manual. That unlocks the crafting specs for uncommon quick hacks. And I said previously, when we were going through Breach Protocol, lol, we don't need any more quick hacks. Well, we kind of do. We definitely do need more quick hacks, just not the type that Datamine Virtuoso is actually going to provide us with. We're going to have to go manual on this bad boy. So, level 1 being Hacker's Manual, we'll take that to level 2, please, with the School of Hard Hacks, so we can craft rare quick hacks. We're then going to skim over here to Hacker Overlord for epic quick hacks. And over to the side here, Bartmaster's Legacy for legendary quick hacks. Now, I did double check because you might be scratching your head wondering if all 3 of those were essential. They actually are, because there's 1 or 2 quick hacks that I want to take up to the highest level possible, where you need to step it all through all 3 levels of the chain. Yes, I know I could probably scour the Netrunner stores again to try and pick up an intermediary level, but screw it, we've got plenty of points now. Let's actually put them to good use. So I'm going to get crafting some quick hacks in Butternairment. Backing out of intelligence, that brings us up to the technical ability branch. Let's see, so crafting, we had 3 perks before, which were True Craftsman, Mechanic, and Scrapper. Of course, the wonderful Scrapper perk, we need that. Now, let me see, I am actually going to also take 2 of the 3 levels of Workshop. So Workshop at level 2 means that when we disassemble items, there's a 40% chance to gain a free component of the same quality, which is awesome, seeing as we're automatically grinding down, what are we doing, common, uncommon, and rare level items, but we also get a 10% chance of getting another level up. So we get a 10% chance each time of getting an uncommon, rare, or epic level component, and good gracious, don't we know we need the components? I've held back from getting the third level because it seems to be kind of diminishing returns as we go ever higher. In the engineering tree, I will quickly run down all of the changes and the updates. Yeah, nothing. We're not taking anything on this one. Not even Grenadier, which is something that we had previously, because, quite frankly, I don't need to see the radius of an explosion. I kind of know where it is. I don't even really need the trace line either. It's very, very rare that I actually need the projection of the arc of the throw, because I'm reasonably good at judging, I think, and that's on the rare occasion where I actually remember to pull out my grenades. So, let's back out of that one, and finally we're heading down to Cool for Ninjutsu and Cold Blood. So, on the Ninjutsu branch, we are going to reinstate Crouching Tiger, Strike from the Shadows, Clean Work. Yes, I know I'm yet to use that, I will remember eventually. Obviously, we need Dagger Dealer. No-brainer there. Silent and Deadly, Leg Up, Cutthroat. This is the one that I wanted to get to. We're going to take both levels of Cutthroat again. Now, I've not used this nearly enough. Increases the melee damage dealt to the target enemy by 80% for 6 seconds after hitting them with a thrown knife. I don't think I've actually even taken advantage of that once. Maybe throwing a dagger and closing the distance very, very quickly would be to our advantage there. 80% extra damage for 6 seconds? I think so. Hidden Dragon. I might actually pull it off successfully at some rate. And Assassin. Now, on the Ninjutsu branch, let me see. We've not removed anything. We are going to take one more perk, and both levels of that are going to be for From the Shadows. Upon entering combat, crit chance increases by 20%. For 7 seconds. I think that could be very handy, especially seeing as we try to sneaky snoo up to the initial enemy when we start combat. That should mean that we get that bonus for at least one takedown at the start of combat, assuming we maintain stealth. Also, something else that I noticed. Let me see if I can actually find it. There's one of these around here. Yeah, here we go. Increases damage dealt by silenced weapons by 25% while sneaking. If I'm right, that applies to not only thrown knives, but in theory it should apply to blades as well. Blades don't make an awful lot of noise, except if you sort of get them lodged in someone's femur and try to wrench it back out again, I guess. But yeah, crouching, slashing, throwing a dagger for 80% extra damage, and then From the Shadows, yeah, we should be pinning those together. I'm going to make a concerted effort to try and sort of make a combo of those going forward. So, next, Cold Blood, the final destination for our little perk party. We are, of course, going to take back Coagulant, one level of Frosty Synapses, all 3 levels of Cold Blood, 2 levels of Rapid Blood Flow, a level of Blood Brawl, and 2 levels of Quick Transfer. Also on here, we're going to take the 2nd level of Blood Brawl, which will mean that our hand-to-hand, our melee weapon damage is increased by another 10%. Well, 10% per level of Cold Blood. And we're also going to take on, let me see now, where are you? Here we are, Predator. Increases attack speed by 10% per stack of Cold Blood. So the more kills we get under our belt, the faster we can swing at the next goon. Very nice. Right, that leaves us with 4 perk points available. But it shouldn't do. I've missed something somewhere. Oh, have I? I know exactly where I've missed it. I missed it on the quick hacking page. Oh, silly me. Here we go. Right, there were 2 other perks that I want to take on this page. First of all is, if I can find you, where might you be? Yeah, the final level of Bloodwear. So this is going to take quick hack damage from 20 to 30% extra damage to enemies. And then finally, just to add to the fun and games when we do actually manage to plant spreadable quick hacks into the mix, we're going to take all 3 levels of Plague. So that means that quick hacks that can spread will jump to 1, 2, 3 extra targets. And that's me all spent. Hopefully, that puts us in a significantly better stead going forward. Now, I know that there will be some people sort of saying, why didn't you take this? Oh, you should have plunged points into that. Don't forget that we're level 48 at the moment, but we're going to be able to advance up to level 60. So we potentially got another 12 perk points on the way, as well as extra attribute points. Now, you may also be wondering why I went and plunged all of my perk points in before assigning my attribute points. It was quite simple. I'm currently going to be focusing my attribute points on technical ability because I need to get my crafting up to level 18. So let's go and pile those in. Getting crafting up to level 18 is the goal. So with technical ability now up to level 11, it means that anything that I'm crafting from here on out should help to bump that crafting level up as well. And also the perks that have been made available with that upgrade, none of them really jumped out at me. I did check them beforehand. So yeah, that is us all spent. Right, onwards and ever upwards. Let's get crafting some quick hacks before I forget. So, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, we've got access to so many juicy extra quick hacks. Not really, there's only one or two that I can actually upgrade at the moment, but I mean, they're still juicy ones. So, we can bring Suicide up from Epic to Ultimate level. It is done. Let me see, what else we've got? Synapse Burnout is currently woefully low at the moment. I think my Synapse Burnout might actually be, is it uncommon or is it rare? It might be rare level at the moment. Yeah, so my Synapse Burnout is rare level at the moment because I have the rare level... It's not actually highlighting. I have the rare level quick hack available to bump up to Epic. And now I have the Epic level available to bump up to Ultimate. Marvellous, that's another one for the repertoire. We are also going to pull Whistle up into Epic level, because that adds the bonus of being able to whistle and call the attention of enemies that are already engaged in combat, which could be very, very handy for us. We've already got, let me see, we've already got System Reset at Ultimate level. Aha, this is the other one. Request Backup to actually bunch a few of the fools together. And again, if I pull this from Uncommon up to Epic, it means that it can now be executed on enemies engaged in combat. So again, we've got more distractionary tactics. Distractionary? Is that even a word? You know what I mean. You know where I'm going with that. And then finally, the one that's been haunting me for ever so bloody long is Ping. Ping has been sitting at uncommon level for far too long, and unfortunately it's not stocked in any of the net running stores. So let's pull that up to rare, onwards to Epic, and finally Ultimate Ping is now available to us. Wonderful. I think we might have just leveled up crafting. Ah, how awfully handy. Okay, so that is V at a significantly higher level. Now, what about her weapons and armor? Here's where we go into uncharted territory. This is where we feel our way through as we go. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention before as well. Oh. Yep, that's confirmation. We've just leveled up. Oh, reduces crafting cost by 5%. Not too bad. I found the blade! The missing blade that I managed to ditch in one of the previous subcon videos. Very carelessly tossed it at a 6-streeter, I think it was, and then ran away with that, picking it up. Well, I actually went there between videos before recording the last episode, and to my utter surprise, it was still there. So, that's better. Some sort of retribution for our lost stinger, at least. Okay, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to venture back into the city and pay a visit to a store or two and see if we can't pick up some components so we can actually get upgrading some stuff. I really want to try and push Satori as high as I possibly can. Oh, screw it. Let's go for, try on MZ2. Hello, my dear. Haven't driven you for quite a while. I forgot how sleek and cool you are. Yeah, I'd like to push the Satori blade up as high as I possibly can, because that is one thing, coupled with, thank you very much, JFH, the fact that I had unequipped ultimate system, no, not system reset. Oh, what's it called? Short circuit. I was about to call it system shock again. Hello, everything all right here? Okay. Yes, which meant that goons that I was hitting with critical attacks during that Wraith encounter weren't getting the electrocution effect on them, which was terribly sad. Am I headed the right way? Where's the city gone? I feel like I'm heading the wrong way. I'm heading past the flats. What a bloody idiot. There's the city. I mean, it's so small you can barely make it out. Blinking, you'll miss it. Okay, I'm gonna head into town and go and visit someone that might be able to stock me up with some gear. Tell you what, you lot should be thankful that I actually cut the video there, because I forgot it's the Mizutani Shion that's got that god-awful drone every time you hit top revs. So, I'm gonna make my way into Santo Domingo to call in on a melee weapon vendor, just to see, well, if, oh, the temptation. We're not here for a scrap, V, we're here to get business done. Yeah, I just want to... Oh, God, it's at the paint factory. Oh, no, it's at the paint factory. Is the dealer actually going to be there? Oh, I forgot. This is where we did the creepy and the steely boss man and distracted the weapon vendor from his post. Forgot about that. Hello, good to see you. You still sat in that armchair? You're rather lazy for someone that professes to be, in peak physical condition. No, damn it. Oh, he's missing. Grr. I wish that the, rather rude. I wish that the map marker would be wiped off anytime that a vendor becomes unavailable. Well, they're saying that I haven't seen many markers for fingers. Oh. Close that? Okay. So, let's instead bin that idea off. Yeah, I was going to look to see if there were any melee weapon mods. But sadly, none available. Now, we've got a... Oh, I know where this is. Yes, I know where this is. This is where we helped the food vendor with the two guys that were harassing him and stealing his bike because his sister moved out of town. What was I saying? I was probably saying words. Yeah, I wanted to see if there were any melee weapon mods that would be worth it, as well as trying to pick up some components, but unfortunately, as you saw, the vendor was out of town. Here we are. Right, well, we might as well call in on our old friend here anyway.
You're back. Good.
Why? More goons to take care of?
Looking for a pick-me-up. Got any chromanticore?
Boy, do I, Chief. What don't I have? Would have touched that stuff myself.
Okay, we've heard this before. Thank you kindly. Okay. Predictably enough, he only sells food and drink. Crazy that. Now, I will come back to you in just a moment. Oh? I mean, don't let me stop you. Okay. Some bizarre people around these parts. Yeah, I will come back to her in a moment just to see if she's got any interesting clothing or clothing mods. But this guy, let's see what he's got for sale. So, first off, yes, you do have components. Marvelous. Bloody hell, you've got a lot of legendary grade components as well, haven't you? And they don't look expensive at all. Interesting. Now, it's not going to be an immediate need that we pick up legendary grade components, seeing as we don't actually have the perk for it. Let's see what else he's got. That's a very nice yellow shotgun. Shame we don't use them. Okay. No, nothing there. Right, blades. Yeah, nothing hugely worth it there. Consumables. Ooh, interesting. Annihilation, assault, engineering, and handguns. Right, you've got an engineering skill shard. Now, let me see. Hold on.
City.
Engineering. Let's see what that was. That was relating to upgrades? No, it wasn't, was it? Oh, that was to do with, yeah, that was abilities and sort of buffs and things that are applied to stuff that we craft and upgrade. It's really crafting that we'd want if we were going to get any upgrade shards. So we'll skip over that for now. Grenades. Okay, now we're getting to the juicy stuff. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Countermass eliminates horizontal recoil, not any use to us. Ooh, Penetrator increases crit chance by 2.5%. I don't even know if that'll fit anything, but 1,100 eddies, we might as well just go ahead and purchase it. It might be useful for something. If we can fit that to Satori, that'd be most juicy. Increases damage by 5%. Yeah, why not? This is all pocket change to us at the moment. Pacify increases crit damage. Don't really need any more crit damage, thank you very much. It's just the chance we need to really work on. That increases crit chance by 1.5%. That's a lower version of the one that we just picked up. Now, crafting specs. What have we here? Mainly handguns, which is fair enough. Crafting spec for Crunch. Yeah, you'd expect that, seeing as we're actually at a gun vendor. So Crunch was... Oh, crap, I've just picked it up, haven't I? There you are. Crunch increased damage. Okay. How much is that crafting spec? 7,500. I'll leave that for now. Or will I? No, I won't. Might as well add it to the repertoire. I keep on saying, oh, I'll leave that for now and come back to it, and I'm never ever going to remember where half of this stuff is, so pick it up when you see it, I suppose. Like I say, I'm rolling in eddies at the moment, he says. Okay. Head over to the med vendor. Ooh, interesting. No, hold on. Right, I'm going to go back to that weapons vendor. I've just realised something. You've got epic item components. It's very interesting for a med vendor. Right, how are we doing on health packs and stamina boosters? We should have loads. Yeah, 12 health and 13 stamina booster. Okay. I'll come back to you in just a moment. I've just realised I've walked away from this weapons vendor without properly checking his crafting components. Okay. Yeah, shall we? So, it's, annoyingly, crafting components are only under the everything category. I think, if I remember right, they used to appear under their own category that was replaced with the crafting specs one. But let's go type. What am I looking for? Type. Here we go. Why have I just... What? What have I just picked up? I've just bought a gun. That wasn't supposed to happen. Here we go. Right, so... Oh, you've got quite a wide range. Lovely. Let's see what we've actually got by comparison. Oh, we've already got it arranged by type. Lovely stuff. So... Where the devil are you? Here we go. Alright, so we've... Like I said, we've already got quite a few legendary grade components, so we don't need any more of those. Epic, we're fine. It really is... Rare item components? It really is the common ones that we're missing at the moment. Oh, no, it isn't. No, common. No, it was rare level, wasn't it? Rare level item components. I think they're the ones that we're lacking. Now, let's have a look. What's the price of an individual rare item component? 12 eddies. Really? That doesn't sound right. I thought they were more than that. 12 eddies? Beautiful. That's nothing. Okay, I think this is probably a pretty good place to set up shop and start upgrading. So,
It's not so bad.
let's find Satori. Let's actually go to the upgrade tab. Now let's find Satori. Here you are. Yes, Satori. So, Satori takes... Oh, it's the... Is it the uncommon? Which was the one that I was running out of? It was the rare, wasn't it? Right, well, we've got this guy with loads of rares right next to us, so... Let's get going. See how far we can upgrade this thing. Do you know what? I actually saw a mod just today, I think, which professes to increase the speed that this crafting bar actually rolls along. I really do wish I had picked it up. Wait, hold on. Why? What's happened? What have I missed? Something's gone wrong. Chinshumiru. Here's Satori. I swear, last time we looked at Satori, I'm sure this DPS was up around 1200. What's happened? A thing has happened. Right, what am I missing here? Have I changed out some item of clothing that is affecting damage or attack speed? Has my perk reset changed something? Ooh, I think a bad thing's happened. Interesting. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on this. Right, let's get it upgraded as far as I can go anyway. That's quite mysterious. I'm going to take a look in a moment and just do a quick comparison between where we are now and what Satori's... Insufficient components, okay. What Satori's damage was previously. Because that's really, really bizarre. Okay. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now. Oh! Marvellous. Oh, we've earned ourselves a new crit perk point through upgrading crafting. That's not too shabby. I'm going to drop a quick save. And I'm going to take a quick look at where we were before I did the perk rebalance and just take a look at Satori's damage at that point. Back out here on the lonely road outside the Las Palapas Motel, let's have a little look at Satori and see what secrets it holds. 420 DPS. Okay. I'm so confused. If anybody knows what's going on, that also explains why we took such a damned beating against the Wraiths. Well, not taking a beating. I only took a beating and ended up on my ass because I was getting cocky with the backup. But why they were so damned hard to put on the ground? What's changed? Have I missed something blindingly obvious? I wonder if I've changed some item of clothing before that, as I say, has nerfed a buff that we were getting. Alright, back to the here and now.
Let's just finish this, okay?
Do you know what? That's the very mantra that I need to be living by. Let's just finish this. So JFH had quite rightly pointed out previously that that I'm a little bit too cautious over spending my eddies and saving them up for pretty things like vehicles and apartments, when I really should be pouring it into things like crafting components. So 1,778 of these components only cost 21k. Screw it. We're going to burn through these at some point, sooner or later. So let's go for those, and we'll go for all of those. So, that's completely dried up his supply of epic grade... rare grade components. So let's get back to Satori, which now is over 1,000 DPS again. I'm so baffled as to what the hell was going on with that. Right, let's, as I say, pile these upgrades in as far as we go. There is a roof to this. There is an upper level. I'm not sure exactly where it sits, but at some point this will block me out, saying that I need to be a higher level to be able to craft this thing any higher. We're not getting there anytime soon, though. Look at this. Oh, there we go. Right on cue. I need to get to level 49 to upgrade this item. So Satori is currently upgraded as far as I can possibly take it. That is, of course, until I can actually unlock crafting. So we really, really do need to get some attribute points and pump them into this branch. Meanwhile, crafting, I think now is leveled as high as I can take it. Yeah, Satori. Let me see. If I were to take that, if I were to craft that, that would only bring us 1,296 DPS. I think that's out of date. I think that might be a little bit incorrect. But Satori is now mean and a force to be reckoned with. Now, let's see. Can we upgrade our blades at all? Core blimey, Governor, yes we can. Oh, and I lied. Looks like the legendary item components will come into play when upgrading this little throwing blade. So, what say you? Shall we get pounding stuff into this? I just noticed it's got 3 upgrade slots as well. Let's see. Yeah, let's get upgrading this. Like we said before, let's not be shy. Oh, there we go. We've hit maximum level a hell of a lot sooner than Satori, presumably because it started out as a legendary item anyway. But yeah, 353 damage. Plus all of the stacked bonuses from those perks that we just took for striking from stealth, and also the crit damage when we enter combat. Plus the fact that once we hit someone with this thing, we're going to be able to then run up and deal 80% more damage with our katana. Yeah, there we go. Right, we've maxed our throwing blades out. Very nice. Ooh. We could do the same with Tinkerbell, I guess. It's doing 411 damage as it is, and I remember the last couple of times that I used it was pretty damn lethal, but it's only using common and rare, so screw it, why not? Let's pile some more damage into it. I'm not going to take this up to maximum. Let's take it up to... I can't take it up to maximum anyway. There we go. That's that problem solved. So, weapons-wise... In fact, let's have a look and see what we can do. I believe it was Falsefire over on the Discord that had mentioned, why in the hell are we not upgrading our Malorian arms? If we're going to be using this as our non-lethal gun, we might as well actually make it wreak some havoc. Oh, wait, where are we? Action blocked. Why is... Where's it gone? Where has it gone? Oh, hello. Okay, that's our level of crafting. Increases the chance of crafting by 5%. Nice. So we now have a chance of crafting an item for free. Where, though, has my gun gone? Okay, still there. Oh, I had a mild panic then. I thought it had vanished from our inventory. I thought it had been eaten up by something. Why is it vanished from here? I don't understand. That's very curious. Anybody know why the Malorian arms has just vanished from my upgrade screen? Is it at its maximum level, I wonder? Didn't take much to actually get it there, did it? Right, so, inventory. I want to take a look at the mods that we could possibly pour into this blade. Oh, we haven't got any. That's right, we don't have any compatible mods for throwing knives. Let's take a look at Satori, because we might have a... no, okay, that's... We have no mods for Satori. That's a shame. I was hoping that crit chance increase might have snuck in there, but it is what it is. Okay, so V is upgraded as much as I can get her. V's weapons are upgraded as much as I can get them. I will go through and grind down the crap that we don't need at some point. I'm quite happy with Satori's DPS at the moment, plus that beautiful, beautiful crit bonus. Now let's take a little look and see what we can do clothing-wise. So before I actually get involved with upgrading any item of clothing, let's visit a couple of clothes vendors.
Okay, I really need to say this.
Yes, I know you need to say it. Go ahead and say it. I've been around here for like quarter of an hour. And she still doesn't say it. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the weapons that I have on me. I'm not really looking to swap out any weapons for anything else. They could very well be the weapon loadout that I'll be carrying through to the end of the game. Obviously, I'll be upgrading them further once we up our crafting level. But, clothing-wise, I kind of just stuck to the stuff that I've found along the way. And also, there's some very tasty-looking upgrades as well. Who are you? Anti-venom. Grants immunity to poison. I think we've got a few of these immunity mods already. I think I can even craft one or two of them. First of all, before we look at what's going on there, I really should thin out my inventory a bit, shouldn't I? Let's make that the priority, actually. Thin out V's clothing inventory just a tad. I very much doubt I'm going to find anything nicer for a little while than the tell me I'm cute pilot cap with Technopolymer goggles that increases damage dealt to high-level enemies by 25%. Yes, we're keeping hold of that, no questions asked. But things like the polarized glasses, we could possibly find something better out there, maybe. I'm going to take a moment, I think, to grind some of this crap down, some of the stuff that I don't need. Let's get this rated by DPS and armor, I guess. That's interesting. We've got some rare level stuff that has more armor than epic. Well, that really gives it the T1000 look, doesn't it? I like my stylish polarized aviators, but the armor drop that I'm taking by clinging onto them is quite real. Let's see. Yeah, armor rating steadily decreases from here, so we can safely grind down all items here. We'll obviously keep hold of Johnny's aviators, thank you kindly. What have we got in here? Armadillo. Increases armor by 50. Oh, good God. Oh, I see. Right, so these aviators already have the stat bump by 52. That makes a little bit more sense. Do we have... What mods do we have here? Required level, bully, clothing mod, damage. Oh, we've got a plus 4% crit chance mod there, but we can't load it in because it's the actual item isn't high enough spec. So, might be worth seeing if there's any legendary grade goggles just here, which there are not. No, there are not. They've only got up to epic level. Okay. Let's complete the clear out. So, upper body. We do have a few bits and bobs that are better armor rating by the looks of it. Including that. Oh, not by much though. So, currently our buffs with what we're wearing, which isn't far off the top armor rating, increases armor by 8.22, reduces the stamina cost of melee attacks by 7%. That's mega helpful. Reduces stamina cost of melee by 5. Nope, trumps that. And quick hack cooldown reduction. I think we're pretty much mitigating a lot of that. Let's get these ground down so we can pick out some components. I don't think there are any items here that I need to really keep hold of, with the exception of Johnny's jacket, so... Be interesting to see. Do we have the option to grind his jacket down? We do? We don't. No, we don't, thankfully. That'll stop me from doing something remarkably stupid. Undershirt. Let's see again. Rating by DPS. I don't care what it's got on it. I'm grinding that thing down. Sorry, Falsefire. I know you were a fan. Yeah, let's get shot of these. Again, we're going to keep hold, obviously, of Johnny's shirt, but I'm going to keep hold of the Samurai Torch shirt as well. You know, just as a memento. Trousers. Let's take a wee look at that trousers. Again, nothing much here. I'm going to be ruthless. Nothing here that is of any use to us whatsoever. We're even going to get rid of our fancy old Euro no Samurai armored trousers there. And booties. We do have some with a higher armor rating by the looks of it. We got reduces full damage by 20%. Increases movement speed. No, nothing much. Let's, oh, actually, let's take a look and see what mods we've got available. Zero drag, no. Okay, not interested, but thanks. So I'm going to swap those back out for our sneaks. And again, I think we can get rid of everything here. Now, that gives us a clean canvas to properly compare what this clothes vendor's offering us. Alrighty, whittled it down by clothes and by type. Hat, I've already said we're really, really well off with our hat at the moment, so I'm not interested in swapping that out. The gogs, nothing better there by the looks of it. Overcoat, let me see. Again, we've only got a few points worth of armor advantage with what this person's stocking. Reduces stamina cost, roughly the same. If I'm just looking for anything with any mods or any sort of qualities that really stand out that would be mega helpful to us, preferably anything that drastically increases crit chance. We're going a little bit down the ranks here now. Not many of them appear to have mods already attached. Right, let's skip that down to undershirts then. Where do the undershirts actually start? That's outer torso. Outer. Inner. Here we go. Is it inner? Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
Okay, dude.
Nipple cheerleader 7 for me then.
I have absolutely no idea which NPC that was, but that completely put me off my stroke. Increases armor by a decent chunk. Look at that. That's an extra 35 armor on there. Oh, no, it isn't. I'm looking at the one that I've already got on. 230 armor. Yeah, nothing's actually going to trump that. Let's see. Lower garments. Plus carrying capacity. Okay. What can we actually wear? A lot of this is level locked or, yeah. Increases armor by blah. There's nothing really out there. There's nothing really out there that has, these increased fall damage. Feet aren't going to help us with crit chance. I don't think we can really go very far with clothing. How about crafting specs. No, we looked at that previously, didn't we? And mods. Let's see. Anything... Oh, blimey. Increases all resistances by 25%. That's rather nice. 743 eddies. Yeah, I'll take that. Even if we never use it, still, it's good to have it on us. Increases street cred, poison, burn. Sure, we've got some of those. Mitigation strength, that might be quite handy. Increases movement speed. Resist. Negative effect duration, okay. Armadillo. Yeah, Armadillo's an armor mod, isn't it? Blimey, look at that. Only 100 for plus 63 armor. That's an absolute steal. If we could find crafting specs for those, oh, holy hell. But yeah, sadly not. Okay, I think it would definitely be worth calling on some more clothing vendors as we go around. Maybe head over here? Yeah, let's head over here. We could call it on the drug store as well. Speaking of drugs, did you have anything else of interest? I kind of skimmed over. Yeah, you just had a few crafting components, didn't you? Is it worth me buying more rare grade components? Do we think? Where are you? God, how many keys have we got on us? Where am I even looking? I think I've gone too far. I have. Where's my item components? Here we go. We've got over 1,000-ish, kind of, sort of. If we buy that out, it's going to be another 20k. Right, we're not mega low level at the moment. I'm going to head to one or two more clothing vendors. Marrying the wheels, are you, my dear? I can't, in all honesty, say that I blame you. I'll head to another couple of clothes vendors, and then it might be worth taking a look. I've never actually checked this. You can upgrade clothes, right? Oh, mama. Okay, yeah. I'll head to another clothes vendor or two, see what we've got available. But if I'm happy with this loadout, I think it might be time for some more upgrades. Back in southern Rancho Coronado. What a sight to see. Here we go. This is where we want to be. Hello. Oh, I remember you.
What's going on?
Need to change up my style.
I dare say we have something for everyone.
Yes. As much as I like you, I don't really want to hear you jabbering on for too long. Right. Ooh, what do we got here? A counter flat cap. Plus 15% bonus against high threat enemies. Plus 50% bonus against moderate threat enemies. Oh, interesting. So that would cover moderate threat enemies as well. But we would lose out. Oh, in fact, it's got lower bonus against high threat enemies than what we currently got. I think, yeah, I need to stop looking at hats. I'm never going to upgrade that thing. Still no legendary level eyewear, which makes me sad because I'd really like to load in that one mod that we have. Ooh, what's this? A fairy frost trench coat with protective mesh. Plus 50% electrical resistance. Not really worth the trade-off for, what, plus 5% damage reduction? Increases mitigation strength. Nice. Kind of V-style as well, I'm not going to lie. Increases armor weight. Reduces stamina cost of melee attacks. So, this ridiculously unprotected trauma team thing that I got on at the moment does give us 7% bonus for stamina drain on melee attacks. What did that just say? Cured Katsuki flame-resistant polyamide rocket coat. Throw it on, walk on stage, and just fucking shred. Oh, no, I don't want that. That's like the sort of thing that Maman Brigitte would wear. No, thank you. I don't think anything else has much of a bonus attached to it, unfortunately. By the looks of it, certainly no mods. Yeah, I think mitigation strength, reload time reduction. Yeah, nothing else is going to give us much here. How about undershirts? Undershirts are immediately at a disadvantage just looking at armor stats. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go for anything here. And then booties. Yeah, not an awful lot of use to us, unfortunately. Right, let's take a look then at mods. What do we got? Panachea, that's the big... Oh, hello. Fortuna. Ah. Now. Wait. Did I do a silly thing? Did I pass up... Well, hold on. Oh, I've already got... That's right, I've already got a Fortuna mod, haven't I? I'm pretty sure I've already got a Fortuna mod. I just can't apply it. Yes, I have. I just can't apply it to anything because it goes in the face wear. That's right. That's why we're looking out for... That's why we're looking out for goggles. I'm going to pick up another one of those, though, anyway, just in case we re-change our eyewear in future so I can reapply that. Oh, hello. Oh, this applies to clothing mod head. Increases damage dealt to high threat, very high threat enemies by 25%. I'm going to pick that up as well for 400 eddies. We've already got that on our headwear at the moment, but it will be handy just in case we swap that headwear out. Nothing else looks really worth it at the moment. What have we got crafting spec wise? I'm just crafting for some clothes. Nah, not interested. Right. One more, I think.
Wait, what?
Damn it, these doors are rude today. Alrighty. Next clothes store. Oh, I know where we are. Yeah, this is a rather swanky little square. I like this. I don't think we've actually visited this place here yet. Avanti. So this is in Charter Hill. I thought we'd have a little bit of a change of scenery. Oh, wow. Somebody's doing well for themselves.
Where are you from?
Not around here.
Stuck on where to take my style. Anything you'd recommend?
Your eyes remind me of autumn. Might I suggest a piece from Chiaki, Kyoto?
I feel like this place is a little bit out of our price range.
What's good here?
Whatever you desire.
I desire something that gives me a high crit chance. Thank you kindly. Let me... Ooh! Legendary eyewear. Legendary eyewear. Ooh, plus 10% quick hack upload time reduction. Oh my god, that's got us written all over it. Yes, please. Right, sorry, stylish polarized aviators. You're out on your ass, I'm afraid. If we've got an increased armor mod as well, we could pour that in as well as that crit chance modifier. Wonderful stuff. Right. Plus, we're going to look super, super cyber cool whilst we're doing it. Let me see. This could be... oh, this has got 3 mod slots as opposed to 2. Not too shabby, with an equal... Yeah, it's got pretty much equal armor rating. Maybe? Arasaka Polymer, increases street cred XP gain. Anything else got decent modifiers on it? They're all about the same sort of armor rating. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Another 7% bonus damage against high threat and 7% bonus damage against moderate threat enemies. Oh my gosh. That is quite appealing. This is not. That looks horrible. 6% damage over time reduction. No. Oh, that's the sort of thing that Elizabeth Perales would wear. Yeek. Thermal resistance, chemical resistance. I don't really think it's quite V's style. But I think this this dual armor aramid breastplate might be worth a go. Plus, it's got 1 armor slot. What would we be losing? So the plus 8.22 armor on the trauma team one obviously doesn't matter because this is higher base armor anyway. We could potentially get something else to boost our stamina. I think this is a no-brainer. It looks a little bit horrible, but for those bonus damage points, yes, please. The higher the price, the better your chances of survival. Well, I mean, that's fair. Okay, excellent. We're on a bit of a roll here, guys. Let's take a look and see if there's anything... That was jacket, wasn't it? Yeah. Anything undershirty, right? Undershirts have started there by the looks of it. What is this? Something I keep on doing is just looking at the base armor, but that Aramid Weave epic level thing that we've got has a 54-point bonus, so that would be 26. So 176 is basically the base armor of that, whereas this is 186. Plus, it's got an extra clothing mod slot where less is more. Yes, screw it. We're not going to see it anyway because that jacket that we've just bought is going to cover it over. I just hope we can find an armor mod as good as the 54 one that's in there, but screw it, let's buy that. It's going for pennies anyway. Let's see, 96 armor. Again, that's about equal armor actually, because the loose fits that we're wearing again have that 52 points bonus. Do you know what? Even if we don't put it on straight away, even if we have to go hunting for mods, I might as well collect them while we're here. Beautiful. We are doing well. And let's take a look at footwear. Let me see. As much as I hate it, because it's moving so far away, I need a transmog system. I really need a transmog system. It's moving further and further away from Streetkid roots, but look, it's another 5% bonus against very high threat enemies. I don't think we're in a position to say no at the moment to that sort of thing. What's this got? 5 block damage reduction, slots, no effects. Okay. Again, they're 273 eddies, even if I never put them on. Right, so let's take a look now at what mods we got. Deadeye, plus 6% crit damage and 15% headshot multiplier, useless to us. Predator, oh, another one of these Predator mods. Yeah, we'll take that. What do we got here? Soft Soul, allows you to land silently. I said it before, I don't think we've had issues with making too much noise when landing. Anything for crit or anything for armor? There isn't really, is there? Resist. Street Smart, XP gain, Showtime. Ooh, 12.5% bonus damage against high threat enemies and moderate threat enemies. Again, even if we never use it, it's like cheap as chips. What's this? Vanguard. What's Vanguard? Is that Vanguard? It is. Reduces stamina consumption when blocking melee attacks. We very rarely block. We very, very rarely block. Yeah, I'm not going to invest in that because that is just a bit of a waste of eddies. Oh, what to do? Right, let's check these items that we've just picked up. Before we do anything, actually, let's take a look at where is it that we see it now? Stats, isn't it? Right, let's see. So our current armor is 1,192. Let's see how much damage we can do to that. Headwear we're not going to touch, except we're gonna pump some upgrades into it. So we need our new goggles. Let's pop those in, see what mods we've got. So we have Bully, increases crit damage by 8%. I thought it said crit chance, and I was about to get very excited indeed. Fortuna, which increases crit chance by 4%. Yes, we'll take that. Oh, we could just pump 2 levels of Fortuna. What's this? Oh, we've got 1 epic armadillo. Excellent, which increases armor by 63.02. And that's just a general clothing mod. It's not face slot. So that will make up for at least one of the mods that we're losing on other item pieces anyway. But yeah, how about an extra 8% crit chance, eh? No, that's not what I want to do. Damn it, game, why do you still not go to the next slot? Oh, we look like a dick, but we're gonna slice and dice. Okay, right, so top portion. So we're switching that out for here. So 2 extra armor, but so much bonus damage against higher level enemies. Let's see what clothing mods we have. Oh, it would be lovely if it was legendary. What are we missing out on? Street Smart, Street Cred Multiplier, not too bothered. Vanguard, block damage reduction, 63 armor. Oh. Damn, but I think we can put that elsewhere because it's a general clothing mod. What do we have available? Thick skin, mitigation strength. Ooh. Never mind. We've got that one. That will do quite nicely. Yeah, let's throw Armadillo into here. Undershirt, which looks almost identical to the overshirt. So we're switching that out for this one, which does have less armor, but we can throw in the mod Armadillo to bump that back up again. What else do we have available? Vanguard, stamina consumption, mitigation, strength, and another Vanguard. That's specifically a torso clothing mod, so we're going to have to throw it in here if we want to. We might as well take the mitigation strength. Legos. Switch out for you. Marvelous. And we have 5... Oh, God, we're looking like a state. Look at us. In fact, in a weird kind of way... What's that? Oh... What's that 4th? I'm going to have to... Neo-Kitsch. Is it Neo-Kitsch? Does that class as Neo-Kitsch? I kind of think it is. We're kind of looking a bit more like a Netrunner than we are a Blade Master. But anyway, what mods have we got? Panacea. Oh, that might be useful, actually. We've not really looked at all at resistances, have we? Anti-Venom, Cool It. I knew I had a few of these. Cut it out. Immunity to bleeding. That could be interesting. Immunity to shock. Blimey. Immunity to burn. Immunity to bleeding. So this isn't reductions. This is just flat out, I will not be poisoned, burned, cut, or shocked. But of course we've got Thermal resistance, resistance, resistance. These are all leg mods as well, so you need specifically to go in here. Okay, well, we might as well just pick the top 3 from here. So, thermal, chemical, and electrical. Well, we could pick up thermal, electrical, and poison, complete immunity right off the bat. Bleeding, I think, is a good one because we go toe-to-toe so often with our enemies. Bleeding makes sense. Burn, I fucking hate being set on fire. No! And for our final shout, do we go immunity to poison or shock? I can't remember ever being poisoned. I don't think I have been poisoned. I've never seen anyone use a biohazard grenade. Right, and then Bootaloo's. Oh no, they've got heals on them. Oh, I don't like those. But plus 5% bonus damage against very high threat enemies. Do you know what? I'm just popping the sneaks back on. I'm gonna have to go and hit another shop. Before we do, however, oh, it's increased our armor by next to nothing. But our other stats, however, are looking much, much more favorable. But we do look like a bit of a knob.
Created by Raven Microcybernetics has been lauded for several.
Alright, clothes store is down there somewhere, apparently. I've come on through to Wellsprings. I thought it might be nice to visit a clothes store a little bit closer to home for V, but good God, look at that sun. I can't even see anything. Is this us? Yes, it is. Here we go. Hi, hello. Oh, I hate that. I hate that option. I'm still gonna go for it.
Pants would suit you a lot better if you lost a bit of weight.
That's where you wrong, girl. The more sweet body you got, the more threads you can put on it.
That is an absolutely top line comeback. Oh my God, I don't feel quite so bad about saying that now. What a horrible way to introduce yourself. Oh, you're a bit fat, aren't you?
Like your style. Think I'll buy something.
What do you mean, think? Sweetheart, don't think. Just put something on and shine.
This woman has a good attitude. So I'm here mainly for footwear, to be quite honest with you. But, you know, just on the off chance, we can take a look and see if there's anything that might take our fancy. I very much doubt that's going to be the case. Nah, I'm not looking for anything headwear. Yeah, not even close on the outer torso. Inner, where is inner? Here we go. Is that the start of inner torso? Yes, I do believe it is. No, nothing there of much interest. Stamina cost reduction. Oh, more bonus threats against high-level enemies. But we would lose that armor mod that we've just thrown into this top. Yeah, we're going to pass up on that. We're going to pass up on all of this. I literally just want to find some decent footwear if I can. Let's see. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's put on those new shoes that we just picked up so we can actually have a side-by-side comparison of what we're looking at. Here we go. Where's our top boots? Oh, what are we missing? Level requirement for... You need to be level 49 to get those bulletproof Sheriff Western shorts. No, I can see that, actually. They're pretty damn cool. Show the city who's in charge of these parts. Our next option is here. Full damage reduction. Full damage reduction. Full damage reduction. Nothing there. Yeah, we're not going to actually find anything better than this, are we? I really don't like these shoes. I really don't like these shoes, but I'm going to have to put them on, I think. What's this? One leather Western shorties. You can't even tell they're not real leather if you don't squint. Yeah, I think we're going to have to just grin and bear the horrible shoes. At least until we find something a little bit better. Let's see what mods we've got here. Oh, we've got another Fortuna. Another clothing mod for the face, although we've already got one backup, haven't we? And it's face specific. Bully, plus 8% crit damage. Deadeye, crit damage, headshot multiplier, landing silently, immunity to poison, immunity to burn. I don't think... Ooh, Hackslinger might be quite handy. It decreases quick hack cooldown by 15%. Again, we'll pocket that just in case we've got somewhere to shove it. Movement speed, and then armadillo. What crafting specs have we got? Anything of interest? Doesn't appear to be. Oh, crafting specs for the Sunspark Thermoset Chem Glass Info Visor. The problem is, I don't think all of these necessarily have a counterpart in the shop's inventory so we can see what the hell they actually do. In fact, there's no face wear at all in this store by the looks of it. Yeah, there's nothing. Plus, we can't actually craft legendary level stuff anyway. Oh, that's nice. Damon Hunter resistance coated tank top. I like that just for the design. That's very cool. Paired with a silver rock bulletproof laminate biker vest, that would go down quite nicely. One thing I haven't been doing on these clothing stalls is actually just scouring the general inventory to see if they have crafting components. It doesn't look like they do, though. Speaking of crafting components, I think it's high time that we took a look at upgrading these threads. So, the hat most definitely needs to be concentrated on. So let's get this upgraded and see how high we can take this armor. Oh, hold on. Need to be careful here. Of course, it's a legendary grade item, isn't it? So we need to make sure that we're not using up all of our legendary grade components. Although we've got a few places now where we can pick up more. What if it would be more beneficial for us to start upgrading a legendary item that already has a decent armor rating, so we're getting better returns? The initial upgrade on this will give us, what, 4 points of armor, whereas the initial one would only give us 1.1 on here. I think that makes more sense. Let's pour our upgrades. Ooh, okay. Looks like we're not getting very far with that. Okay, we might as well see what we can do with the hat then. We're going to run out of ability to upgrade before we run out of crafting components, I think. Blimey. We can't even upgrade the trousers that we've got on at all. Good grief, there's not much wiggle room with these at all, is there? Where's our shoes? Here we go. I hate these shoes. I really do. I'm going to have to find a replacement for these before long. Is that everything? Hat, visor, outer, upper, inner, upper, trousers were off limits. Okay. So, now, when all's said and done, that's taken us up to 1,220. So, sod all extra armor, but oh my goodness, don't we have some... we have some wonderful additions. Let's see what we got. Bonus... So crit damage, bonus, 30 bonus damage against high threat, very high threat, 7 against high threat, 7 against moderate threat. Is there somewhere else we can see? I'm sure we've got more multipliers than that. Hold on. Oh, I think there's... Oh, there's sub-menus here, isn't there? Right. Yeah, so that's damage. 64 mitigation strength bonus and a 17 mitigation chance. That's not bad at all. Health-wise, stamina boost, ram recovery rate, and other. Carrying capacity, movement speed. Okay. Right, I'm pretty confident this puts us in a good place, especially with regards to things like increased crit chance. Oh, there's a weapon store over there. Might as well pay it a quick visit. Increased crit chance, as well as, you know, words that mean something.
Okay, what do you want?
As well as RAM reduction and quick hack upload speed reduction as well. Hi there. Any recommendations?
Any specific weapons you'd recommend?
Handguns. Pistols, specifically. Sleek, elegant beauts. Compact, too, so you don't look like some gang goon compensating for a small package.
Looking for some new gear.
We've got a wide range, but I always recommend the Militech classics.
I'd rather not feed money to the corpse, but, you know, thanks anyway. Let's see. Any blade? No. Any consumables? What do we got? Oh, we don't need these now, do we? I was about to say we could do with some consumables for crafting level, but I think we've maxed that out already. Looks like she doesn't have any. Cool. Right, what mods have we got? Anything of interest here? Not an awful lot. Crit damage, recoil, damage to limbs, meh. And no crafting specs of interest. Okay. Didn't actually think we were going to get much there. I so need to do something about these shoes. The rest of it we can pass off as like a real chic net runner come blade mistress. The shoes just scream corpo hack. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Leave a little comment down below. Let me know anything you would have done differently. Let me know if there's anything that you believe that I've missed that I really should be paying attention to. And have we got a walkway under here or something? I think we have, because I can see goons on the minimap there. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, that'd be you then. Bye. Yep, let's keep it that way, boys. Who the hell are these working for? NCPD? Why are you... God, the NCPD have even got their robots starting on me for no apparent reason.
What's your problem?
Okay, I feel like I need to get out of here. Let's just go and chill out in here for a moment and catch my breath. Yeah, so pop a comment down below if you think I've done all right at the upgrade game, or if you think there's still some work to be done. Come on over to the Discord as well. Links in the description. Would be great to see you there. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.